Taste TV.
And today's featured guest is J.T.M.
They always have student favorites, so I'm excited to see what they'll bring.
Me too, but you know what? First, the ICN resource of the day. This colorful 17 by 22 inch poster offers at-a-glance information on recipe abbreviations, measurement conversions, portioning tools, and steam table pan capacity. A must-have for every kitchen for on-the-job quick reference. Brought to you by the Institute of Child Nutrition.
Well, clearly from this array of tasty treats that we see here, keep the hand back, okay?
I'm just trying to get closer to the food.
I know, he wants to eat
feed it all to me.
It's so good, he can't resist.
Alice and Amy, thank you for being here today. What are your official titles with J.T.M?
So I'm Allison Powers. I am a regional sales manager serving the Midwestern Territory.
And I'm Amy McAdams. I'm senior marketing manager at J.T.M. for about 7-8 years now.
And you guys work for an incredible brand who have really established themselves as partners in our industry. You guys have won so many awards for all of the wonderful things that you folks do. But what are your favorite things about working with J.T.M?
I just absolutely love the family-owned company, the fact that there's a lot of flexibility. They give me so much autonomy to be creative and serve our customers the best that we can.
And you actually used to be a customer, right? Don't you come from school food?
That's exactly right. So I was a former assistant food service director with a school district in Indianapolis, then came over to the food manufacturing side, and everything's been rosy ever since.
Like Allison said, just the whole family-owned company. It's got a great culture. We have great people, a lot of creative staff all around us. It helps make our jobs really easy.
Well, you guys are celebrating a birthday, but we can talk about that maybe towards the end of our episode. But so 40 years this year, but a great big part of what makes you guys super affordable is your commodity processing, which you've been doing for about 25 years now?
That's correct, yep. We currently process beef, turkey, pork, cheese, and tomato paste, with cheese being our fastest growing category of processing. So it's been a great experience. We've got lots of folks on our team that are really active with USDA and ACTA and the organization. So us being able to understand how that all works really helps us serve the client a lot better, the customers a lot better.
Absolutely. And of course, price point is always the bottom line. Everybody's pinching pennies really to make it work, especially in this timeline. So the commodity processing is just that added value, and the food tastes amazing.
It sure does. Do you know what their most popular product is?
I don't, but I'm sure you're about to tell me.
I am going to tell you. It's probably the taco filling, right?
Da-da-da.
And this is what you guys are known for, but this taco filling is not just for schools or K-12. This is being used in collegiate healthcare. You have a bunch of different kinds. Tell us all the things about the taco meat.
Absolutely. So this particular taco meat is my favorite. So it's actually an allergen-free, gluten-free, all beef, 100% beef taco meat. My fave. So literally it's just ground beef, which is commodity eligible, with some taco seasonings added to it. So it's super versatile, and you can add it in a variety of items, just like you see right here.
Yeah, and it's super easy to portion. I think the other thing too, while we have our premium line, we also have a signature line for people that might need a little bit lower of a price point, or to stretch your commodities a little bit more. So we do have variety for everybody, depending on what your needs are and what the students' tastes are. So
Versatility, flexibility, and different products for different markets, but always high on taste.
clean label, ground beef, a little bit of cumin.
So really
Right.
nice.
That is
Right?
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's real beef.
Yes.
It's, yeah.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
And again, this just provides you with so many different ways. So, you know, we always say you got your chicken nuggets, your all of those days, but tacos are such a popular item, but you can take that and create so many different meals with that. So really leveraging one product to make multiple menu applications.
Exactly.
Easy to portion, whether you're in the classroom or eating traditional setting. We
Yeah.
try to think about the different ways that it can be served as well.
So street tacos, this is a really great option. We've created that munchable on-the-go meal. So you've got all of your components here, the 2 meats, 2 grains coming from the flatbread rounds. And then the kids have the flexibility of making it their own. So they can dress it themselves. It's just really fun. And the kids love that customization.
Can you do me a favor and make that my own?
Yeah.
Go for it.
No, I said you make it my own.
You want me to make it for you?
I'm asking you to make it for me.
Okay.
All right. He's so great.
So while I create him,
I'll help you.
we're gonna actually make this
My own.
for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Marlin's
Exactly.
Lunchable.
Yep.
Marlin's
Marlin's
Lunchable.
You
Well,
heard it here first. Marlin's Munchable.
I love it.
We're going
It's so
after it.
great. Yes.
So, I mean, I'm gonna put the sour cream. I'm not gonna. You know what? Maybe I need to stay out of this because
Why
I'm just
not?
gonna need. Because I'm just gonna tell you how to do it, and then I'm gonna get bossy, and it's a chef thing.
You're
I'm
very
sorry.
bossy.
Exactly. Exactly. To each his own.
I know. Now, one of the things that you folks say is it's kettle cooked. So we're actually purchasing the J.T.M beef because we are a part of that, what we're calling like the scratch-based cooking or speed scratch, right?
scratch.
Absolutely. And I think that's what most of the school districts are doing across the country is the quality and integrity of our programs is just so strong. They're utilizing these commodity products. And the term processing is so negative and it shouldn't be. There's this wonderful raw USDA beef that comes into JTM. We process it with a high integrity, give you a product that's great for speed scratch cooking because nobody has the time to do that
And
anymore.
it's consistent.
It is.
You got it.
What is speed scratch cooking? I have no idea what that is.
Great question. It's a little semi-homemade. You
Okay.
have one ingredient, you add a couple fresh other items, and you make it your own, and then you have this
Okay.
semi-homemade feel.
Gotcha.
At JTM, we try to even tell our own employees we're creating great dishes together, and so it really is about layering flavors, layering seasonings, taking to heart that you're feeding people all over the country, and so just internally it's part of our culture to think about we're going to do that, and then we want to work with you guys to show you how that product can work in your operation and what it can do to kind of strengthen your menus to allow you to focus on maybe some other things.
I'm noticing one thing. I'm noticing this new logo. I mean, this is a little different from what I've seen in the past.
Absolutely. I'll let Amy take it
Yeah,
away.
so we did, in January, we launched a new logo and a new brand. We had the same look for about 20 some years and really rich in colors, but what we found out was we wanted to get back to what we're good at and what our roots are. So our family, or our company is made up of a family, the Moss family and the Kern family are active. We have 3 generations that are currently working within the company. And so the dots sort of represent those 3 generations. And then we also implies forward movement. So as we have our 40th birthday, we're looking forward to what we can do and what we can provide and regrounding in what we're really good at, which is those kettle crafted culinary solutions. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Kettle
Exactly.
crafted culinary solutions.
So what
got
does
it.
JTM stand for?
John Thomas Moss
Okay.
is the founder of the company. He had a West Side butcher shop back in the day. All of his family worked within the company. And then most of the family members have a J or a T or an M within the name.
Gotcha. So you have a lot of different items on the counter here. Can you talk to us a little bit more about the versatility?
Absolutely. So just as Amanda said, these are great commodity processed items that are clean, simple, and provide an even palette to be diversified throughout the country. So every different region has different tastes, and so they can spin this in a way that's a little bit more, for the southwestern region, may prefer something more spicy, whereas another, maybe in the Midwest region, they want something a little bit more mild. So it's an even keeled palette where you can add some seasonings and spices to it.
Are these tachos?
You got it, girl. Absolutely. Tachos,
some
I feel like
tachos.
those are everywhere. This is like the hottest new menu item. I love it.
So what's in there? What is a tacho?
So,
Yeah, that is a bed of lovely tater tots topped with our premium all beef taco filling, a little
Yeah.
bit of hatch queso garnished with
We
there's
got
some
some
tomatoes
pico
and a little
and
spicy
jalapenos.
jalapeno.
you got it,
So-
exactly. So we've seen this across the country, whether you're in the South and you love
Yeah.
the spicy, or you're in the Midwest and you like something a little bit more tame, it's great for you.
I got
That's
distracted by the tachos.
I know. I'm
little
glad
twist
you
on the
brought it up. I love it. We don't skip a beat.
Give me a fork.
Yeah,
Can we
let's
eat
dive
food?
in. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what we want you to do. For sure.
All right, what should we eat first?
Let's start down here with the
I
cream
agree.
cheese cavatappi.
I
know
agree.
that's
saw me
So-
eyeing it.
I know.
Is cavatappi like a fancy name for like macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, so it's just a twisty noodle. So we
Okay.
wanted to elevate your normal mac and cheese. So this
Okay.
is commodity processed with barrel cheddar cheese, but it's kind of elevating what you might see. And so just kind of looking at what all the chains are doing so that people could kind of do what they see on the street and what people are getting at restaurants today.
So
Okay.
you said barrel cheddar?
Yes.
And then we've got
Fancy.
Romano.
fancy,
Super
right?
fancy.
Right. Yeah, so you're gonna have 3 cheeses in there. It's Parmesan, Romano, and the barrel cheddar
Ooh.
cheese. And that's the commodity processing that you're gonna see there. Whole
My
grain rich.
gosh.
you would never taste that whole grain rich, right?
That is good.
Yes, I
Please
love it.
keep talking.
And the color too. The color is not
Exactly.
brown.
No,
Exactly.
it's not brown, and I think we've done a lot of work with the place we work with to source our pasta, so it's really even hard to tell that it's a whole grain rich pasta in there. It's got a great bite, and it holds up well
Sure.
through a lunch service.
Yeah, that's delicious.
So 6 ounces of that is going to be 2 meats, 1 grain. So a lot of schools will pop a breadstick with that, and it's a really great entree.
We can do a vegetable variety with we've got that there, and it's, you know, with just a little bit of carrots and broccoli. Obviously, you want to serve that to make sure you're getting your whole veg credit. And then we've got a couple of our little pretzel bites with that are just some whole grain rich.
And what I love about this is these are those buffalo meatballs?
Oh, actually, those are popcorn chicken, buffalo sauce popcorn chicken. So the buffalo mac is so huge too. We've seen that across the nation on the menus. So what we've got here is 1 meat alternate with the pasta, 1 grain. The other grain's going to be coming from the pretzel bites, and then the popcorn chicken on top. Again, 2 meats, 2 grain, great entree option.
And you've changed the flavor profile completely by adding the buffalo chicken.
Exactly.
Clever.
Exactly. And then spinning off of the buffalo chicken, we've got the celery and the carrots that you see everywhere when you go out and get buffalo chicken. Complete reimbursable meal right there.
that was the
brilliant.
same thing I was thinking. Changing flavor profiles and all that.
Yeah?
I had the same thought. Same thought.
Awesome. Tell me about the rotini and meat sauce.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so another
Wonderful
great
product.
pasta product that we have, and this is really, it's our clean label, allergen-free beef spaghetti sauce that's seasoned with a little bit of basil, and we've got a little garlic in there. Very popular across the board, but it also has a little bit of a better upscale look just by using a different noodle. It's not as sloppy for the kids to eat. It's easier to spoon. So we've got that here as is, and then we just has it topped with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a whole grain rich breadstick.
Amy, pass
Are you
that
gonna
over.
slide that over here?
Yeah. So
You
this
got-
Stop holding out on us.
So this is going to be the
Comfort
2
in a
meats,
bowl.
2 meats, 1
I'll
grain,
hold it
and
while
we
you
pop
eat
the
it.
breadstick
Thank
with
you.
it as well. And again, just like Amy said, this is really taking the cumbersome spaghetti noodles that the
Good.
staff hates to serve and making it really easy. So you just use a nice
hold it
disher,
while
and then
I
you've got
eat
that
it?
entree there. Good, good. So glad
Very
you like
good.
it. So, and I've seen a lot of people too, where they'll use that as the base of a kind of pasta bake. So again, pop mozzarella with it. You have a lot of versatility. It's not just a spaghetti and meat sauce.
Okay. Delicious.
Yes.
So I hear you have some sort of game in store for us.
That's
What's
right.
going on?
Sounds
I love
like it.
games.
That's
Can we play a
right.
game?
I'll play a game.
Yeah.
More games.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's make it happen.
We have a very special chef joining us today.
We do. Who might that be?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Is Chef Marlon in the building?
Chef Marlon.
Thanks for
I've been dying
having
to
me.
meet you.
I've been dying to be here.
You seem to have lost your accent, Chef Marlon.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's the name of your restaurant again?
It is called Better Than Amanda's Restaurant.
No awards yet, though, right?
I have all the stars,
All the stars,
all of them.
all the awards.
I believe you.
We are so good at my restaurant, I can cook with no arms. I will even cook with someone else's arms.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to try that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Here we go.
All
Why don't we do a nacho, since we know the kiddos love the nachos, and we've
Okay.
got some great ingredients here, so let's see what we can do.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Start with
So
some-
we're gonna
some
start.
chips?
What's the base of a good nacho?
Probably a nice corn chip.
Yeah, corn.
Yeah, nice.
I like
And
to
then,
taste all my
yeah,
food
I'm
before I
thinking
put it in my
maybe
dishes
a
to make
little
sure it's
bit of
quality, you know?
Yeah,
wine.
yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You gotta have the taco, Allison. You gotta get it. You gotta get in
wait,
there.
okay.
This
Mix
is
everything
just
together.
train wreck, folks.
And then
This is
we
gonna be
got
great.
a little rice for you.
Can I have a piece of lime,
You gotta
please?
have the green.
Oh.
You gotta have the green.
Right.
Yep.
How about that? Oh,
Rice.
yeah. And finally,
Ooh, sour
you
cream.
gotta have the little sour cream.
Wait. I need to taste it.
And
You're
Allison,
gonna
don't forget
taste-
the cheese, honey. It's right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Would
gotta
you like to
get the
try
cheese.
some?
I'm gonna pass.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
God. Oh gosh.
That was so good.
So that looks
It's so
great.
good.
What do you think, Amanda? Would your students love that?
I think
Yeah.
my students would definitely have some
I got some
opinions.
hair in my mouth, so
my
my mustache,
A little bit.
a little bit of flavor.
Crazy town. I think I'm gonna step back just
Great,
a little bit.
great.
Are you sure you don't want to try this?
You know,
It's
Marlon,
so good.
I'm not so sure that's the kind I like,
No, really?
but it looks good.
I mean, like clearly I'm getting stars for this, right?
You are.
And what would you like to call us? I will let you name this signature taco, because I know you love tacos.
I'd prefer not to have my name associated with this.
Your loss.
Well, Chef Marnell, you must be full from that incredible meal.
Oh, it's so good.
But I think we need some dessert.
I'd agree.
Right?
Let's see what we got. Let's do this.
In celebration of the 40 years in service, J.T.M, we have this lovely birthday cake. Happy birthday. And thank you to all of our viewers for watching this episode of First Taste TV. Go to firsttastetv.com for more information about J.T.M, and their products.
And find us next time on First Taste TV.
Goodbye, everyone.